Yes, well, tonight is television presenting more dangerous than worm farming and the shocking state of our state houses. Hello, I'm Wallace, Chapman, and welcome to Backbenchers. This is live pub politics. Let's get into it. Welcome to Backbenchers. Good to have you here. Mr. TV presenting Is It More Dangerous Than Worm Farming? We'll find out tonight. Wonderful to have you here for Backbenchers 2015. And what a lineup, and two new MPs tonight. Will you give a big round of applause? His first time ever on the show, National List MP Jono, Naylor. Welcome to Backbenchers.
Great to be here.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
Good. Yep.
Here's a question from a viewer. The question is, all right, the high point of being a mayor of Palmerston North, if there was a high point.
Rugby World Cup 2011, I reckon. In Palmerston North. Had some great games there. Georgia versus Romania was a big event, and had the Georgian Prime Minister there, and that was great. It was a really good time, good community event.
Very, very good. Question two, who is Palmerston North's most famous citizen?
Who, sorry?
Who is Palmerston North's most famous citizen?
Probably me. No, actually...
someone else, I hear screaming from the audience. Someone says someone called Ian Lee's...
That's Peeni's rent-a-crowd.
And there's a few Australian Labor Party people in the audience, so there's a bit of that going on. So, Damien will keep an eye out for Australia. Anyway.
That's just the people on Peeni's bar tab, to be fair.
And final question. Actually, no, I can't think of any other question about Palmerston North, so I'll just let you off the hook on that one. All right. Will you give first time on the show a big round of applause for new Labour MP for Tamaki Makaurau, Peeni Henare. Peeni, welcome. Good to have you on. How are you?
Kei te pai, I'm really good, thanks.
Okay, question one. Here's your question. Who do you think will be the first Maori Prime Minister?
Was it Shane Jones?
There's two fingers. You're supposed to say yourself, Peeni. Other question.
That was last week's
Your
conversation.
granddad, Sir James Henare, contested a seat for the National Party. Why did you choose Labour?
Well, I thought, Labour best aligns with my principles. My grandfather taught me, freedom of thought and expression, and here I am.
All right, very good, very, very good. And finally, are we heading into a recession?
Mate, just look at my hairline, and I think that's a yes.
Oh, dear. Oh, God, it's going to be one of those sort of shows, I can just say. Well, good to have you on.
Thank you.
And the co-leader for the Maori Party always brings her flag, Marama Fox.
Yeah!
Marama, hey, should we change the flag?
How yes, change the flag. The flag that we currently have is the flag of our colonisation, not the flag of our liberation. Get something that represents our duality of nationhood, or this one.
All right. A question from a businessman. Will I need to supply helmets for mini golf?
Ha ha! Yes. Dangerous.
Okay.
High risk.
Right.
I've heard, apparently.
Okay.
Although it's open to consultation.
And if Tainui will take over Auckland, how will that affect my house price in Devonport?
Nothing, actually, because you'll just have to pay it in kind to Tainui.
Oh, gee, all right, okay. That'll get the texts flowing. And will you please give a warm welcome for Green MP, Kevin Hague. Kevin, always good to have you on the show, mate. Not looking very green with the orange tie, though, are you, today? It's just
green and orange. Always go.
health and safety, I guess.
Irish path, yeah.
Health and safety.
It's a rescue orange.
Yeah. Quiet spliff and then a bit of safety after. Anyway. No, that's been silly.
Yes.
Question one from a viewer. How many worm farms do you own?
Well, my family trust has a few. Actually, my flat in Wellington does not really support a worm farm, but we've got one at home on the coast.
All right, very good. And question two: are we heading into a recession, Kevin?
Well, I know we're all supposed to be not talking the economy down, but it looks a hell of a lot like it, doesn't it?
And finally, another question from a viewer. Could New Zealand do with going back to carless days?
Well, it's an option for the future, of course. I think clearly we need to be transferring our vehicle fleet from its current fossil fuel dependence to something else. And public transport's part of that. Carless days could be part of that formula.
All right, very good. That is the panel. That's the 4 people tonight. And Damian, Christie, welcome back, mate. It's good to have you on. Round of applause for Damian. We missed him last week, actually. Although there is that guy back with the beard there, he's got to bring back the Haley Holt poster.
Yeah, I'm sure that he has. I'm sure he has. Yeah, I was just going to say it was an interesting, because normally we say TV presenting and whatnot, pretty safe job. Last week I was in the Solomon Islands. That's not the safest place in the world to be, getting scuffed up on coral and diving 40 metres on rusty old wrecked warplanes and stuff.
Oh, cool.
I know, I survived with most of my sort of bowels intact and all that sort of stuff. So all good.
Very good.
But while I was away, I kept on trying to keep up to date with, the news back home. So there I am on sort of dial-up broadband in Honiara, and it's telling me big news in New Zealand. Worm farms, quite dangerous. So I was like, oh, okay. Meanwhile, watching, CNN, things going off in Damascus. What else going on in New Zealand? Blonde girl couldn't get a job on TV. Was in London, but she was from New Zealand, so it's still news. So yeah, I managed to find 5 things anyway that I thought sort of made me laugh when I was away, New Zealand style.
At number 5, there's nothing more Kiwi than a bit of DIY. But this guy isn't too popular with the neighbours after his 3-storey cruise liner project takes a bit longer than the fortnight he'd thought it would. Number 4. I love the super Kiwi reaction from the pilot after crashing his plane into the bush.
Oh, a bit sore actually. Yeah, I've been better.
Number 3. It's a bit hard being a serious political show early on a Sunday morning, so it's no surprise that Q&A is trying to learn to be more like backbenchers, but dropping the F-bomb.
You don't get real.
Really, Shamabeel? At number 2, Peter Dunn manages to troll the media, advertising for a replacement, when he was really only looking for a youth MP. And at number 1, when it's a slow news day in New Zealand, well, there's always a sheep or a cow or something on the loose somewhere to shoot. This is a classic.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's pretty unsafe, isn't it? Damian, Christie, thank you very much.